Getting some more separation here on this parade route. To our KMHT listening audience, while we have a moment, we'll take a quick break to hear from some of our sponsors. And for the rest of you, we'll keep it right here and visit marshalltexas.org, where you got audio and video of what's taking place here tonight. And when there's breaks like this, it's difficult to kind of keep things rolling here. But again, I want to thank the folks at NEELY'S. Their booth right up behind us, set up here in Wonderland Village, providing us with some hot chocolate, delicious hot chocolate, marshmallows and everything right there on top. Which that's actually the best part of hot chocolate, if you think about it, is the marshmallows on top of the hot chocolate. What you're seeing right now up on the stage, those are the judges. So this is a competitive thing here. That's how we do things in Marshall. We compete at everything. We always have competitive barbecues, competitive bean contests, and chili. Sometimes chili with beans, sometimes chili without. I'm a chili with beans kind of guy. For some reason, I don't know a lot of people that prefer the chili with beans other than me. I never understood that, though. I'll figure it out one day. Making its way up the parade route. What is that? A Hyundai? I believe the dance bag is now making their way up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance bag. Put your hands together, make some noise. Come on, Marshall.
That is the dance bag. Now making their way up here behind us, or right in front of us, I should say. Got a routine. Look at this. You're watching it on visitmarshalltexas.org. And I'm doing my best to try and describe it to you. Not sure what that move is. I do know this, and I've learned this recently. That's not twerking. Faux guitars. So that would not constitute an air guitar playing because they have an actual prop, if you will. And that's the dance bag making their way through the parade route. Again, we had so many people cancel on us. The Marshall Junior High School cheerleaders making their way right behind them. That's an excellent looking elf. Junior high school cheerleaders right behind him, and is that Maggie? Could be Maggie. I never knew. I still don't. And I've been calling Marshall Maverick football for 6 seasons now. And I still don't know which mascot is which. There's Maggie, right? That's probably wrong, too. Somebody will correct me. But they both look like a Maggie to me. Junior high cheerleaders. And somebody just running right in front of a truck there, dangerously, making their way for some hot chocolate. We encourage that. It's cold. Very cold. Now the Marshall High School cheerleaders making their way up Washington and through the square now as they'll turn onto Peter Whetstone Square, or Houston, eastbound. They're letting these people ride four-wheelers. It is so unsafe to me. Just kidding. They all look like they've done this before. I would hope so. That's kind of a popular thing here in East Texas. Riding the four-wheelers at very young ages. That's a beautiful Bel Air right there. Used to have information here in front of me. But again, reiterate, we had a lot of cancellations. We just got about 100 entries now from when we started this thing, which was about just shy of 200. Roadster. Like that. Looks like it belongs on a ZZ Top album. Trinity Episcopal School now making their way. That's a nice car. Chevy Malibu. No, Super Sport. My dad had a car like that, called it Malibu Run. Used to race it. Trinity Episcopal School. Serving area students since 1954 in the year of our Lord. I guess by my math, that would be 59 years, nearly 60 years of educating people. You're listening to the 27th Annual Wonderland of Lights Lighted Christmas Parade on KMHT 103.9 FM, as well as listening and viewing it on visitmarshalltexas.org. That's Belle, Beauty and the Beast, right? Belle is from Beauty and the Beast? Is that Belle? Beauty and the Beast? Very nice. Trinity Episcopal making their way past us. Kids kind of freak out when they see this guy over here trying to talk to him with a microphone and a headset. But it's okay. I'm not upset with them at all. B&K Towing now, passing right in front of us. We move portable buildings and cabins. Chevy pickup pulling. Yeah, where's our Pearl Harbor float? No Arizona? The Arizona had to pull out? You're in it. Too cold for him. Okay. Visit MarshallTexas.org is where you're watching this and listening to us. But we're also on KMHT 103.9 FM here tonight as well. A lot of folks had to pull out, so this list that I have in front of me, I'm just pulling things along as I go. Sunset Missionary Baptist Church passing in front of us. All those kids. Very nice. That's what it's all about, right? It's for the kids. Stingray. Buddy likes a Corvette. Corvettes are kind of popular here. Master Marshall. Wyatt Morgan. Look at that. That might have been the cutest kid I've ever seen. JR's Wrecker and Transport. Moving in front of us. Little Ms. Preteen. So what is that, a tween? Is that what you call those? Tweens? Like preteen tweens? They're in between like teenager and bad attitude? Now moving in front of us, it's all days. Always. All days, always. Always towing. Which means they're always towing and they can do it all ways, I assume. I assume they do it all ways because that's how they continue to keep gas in that truck. Because they're always towing. Again, those of you fans of noise, we got a treat for you right here. Action Towing. Look at that thing. They've been serving us since 1985. Serving the region, which the region means anywhere around that you want to go, that somebody calls and makes you a good offer. That's what region means. Action Towing, another vehicle. Well, I tell you what, towing must be good. I might need to look into this because there's a lot of towing companies. A lot of people moving trucks and hauling cars around and everything else. Because it seems to be a good racket around here. My mom is listening, so Mom, you hear that? We need to invest in one of these. Always towing again, yes. Giving us some noise. Love it. Always towing because they're always towing and they can tow you always. I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate for those of you just now pulled in. American Legion Post 267 making their way up the parade route. I think Always Towing might have been listening to us in their vehicle. If they are, if the people that just passed me, get another honk. No, they're not paying attention. That's what it is. Now a memorial, USS Arizona Memorial, December 7th. It is December the 7th. The USS Arizona, December 7th, 1941. During the attack on Pearl Harbor, we actually had a Pearl Harbor survivor that was going to ride that float with us tonight, but it was entirely too cold for him. He had to sit this one out. Blue Cross and Blue Shield now passing in front of us. That Arizona Memorial, man, that's a good-looking float. Put a lot of time and effort in that one. I'm sure that's a front runner for tonight's entries. We'll have the winners for you, by the way, on Monday on your local news on 103.9 FM. Girl Scout Troop 24.99. I don't even think that's how you say it. It's 24.99, but I'm going to go 24.99 because it's the 90s, people, and that's what it's all about, breaking rules, telling people what's going on. 103.9 FM here in Marshall. That's what you're listening to, the Lighted Christmas Parade here in downtown Marshall, Texas, and you're watching it and hearing it live on visitmarshalltexas.org. What is this? People crossing over the parade route and stuff. I believe this might be a mock-up of the Alamo. It looks like a very thin mock-up of the Alamo right behind us, or right in front of us. It'll be behind me here momentarily. The Sons of the Republic of Texas, Chapter 18. I was right.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Memories.
Make some noise for Elysian Fields.
Elysian Fields Fire Department. They're making some noise for us a little bit as well. Playing some good country Christmas music. Come to determine that my favorite country Christmas song is Christmas Cookies by the, I think, highest selling country music artist maybe like in the history of ever, George Strait. Great song, Christmas Cookies. Check it out. Elysian Fields Fire Department right in front of us. Ladarius Carter. Ladarius Carter. Look at this guy. Love it. I love it, man. Ladarius Carter, man, former colleague of mine. He's getting into politics. Good luck, buddy. So it seems like a lot of fun. But he had a nice float, though. It's a very cool float. Emergency Service District number 3, Harrison County. ESD number 3. What's going on? Making their way in front of us here. Continues to drop temperature-wise. My hands are starting to freeze a little bit. It's hard to kind of squeeze them. Oh, we got a Mustang. Yeah, but you know, I didn't know if I kind of figured we were just in Chevyville, Corvettes and everything else. Had a family member who's into Corvettes, but he took it to Alaska, which is weird because I guarantee you they probably don't like Corvettes as much as we like them here up in Alaska. Snowmobiles and stuff, I'm sure, and whatever else you can find in Grandma's drawer. Now GMC. Pick up carrying this float here with all these good-looking kiddos. Marshall Kids Zone. Good-looking group there. Marshall Taekwondo Academy representing. Liking the hood that guy's got on. I needed something for my ears tonight. I should have probably worn more clothing. Oh, breaking boards. Look at these kids breaking some boards over here. Oh, now look at them shadow boxing. This is fun. Doing karate in the streets of Marshall, Texas as the 27th annual Wonderland of Lights. And it's 10th full day. Actually, it's 9th full day. Been open officially for 10 days because you got to count the opening ceremony as the kickoff night, even though it's only open for a few hours.